Hey guys, watch this. What? I only took 2 hearts of damage. Come on. Alright, video time. Welcome back guys, of course, to a new video as I just said. Today we're going to be working on a raid farm and it's going to be legendary. Now raid farms are very overpowered. We'll be building a great design by Raiseworks and we'll be following a tutorial from Puffingfish HQ and I'll link those down below. But raid farms are awesome. You get a lot of cool items from them. So now we don't have to trade for emeralds anymore because soon we'll have double chests of the stuff from our raid farm as well as infinite totems as well as a bunch of witch drops as well. So it's going to be great. Let's get going by collecting the materials we need. I will need to stop running around. I feel like that's going to give someone a seizure. Anyways, talking about the materials and stuff that we do need, this is kind of like the building blocks. I have the video pulled up of the screenshot of the materials on the left of my keyboard. So I kind of know what I need, but yeah, we'll have to go through and collect all this stuff. It's relatively cheap. Involves a couple of beacons and things like that to keep you from not starving to death, you know. That'd be very bad. So it should be great. I think I'll collect all the materials and then we can go from there to construct the farm. And it should be great. Before that though guys, I just want to say, hope you're doing great. I hope you're having a good week. And I hope you enjoy this video. And I hope, yeah, overall everything's going well for you. That was relatively painless. I got 3 shulkers right here, full of our materials. So this is obviously the building blocks and more, yeah, just whatever this first in the list. And then once we filled that up, we did this one, which is a lot of redstone stuff and miscellaneous things. Now this is a combo farm. The farm I'm watching is an upgraded version of his raid farm combined with a hero of the village farm. And the way a hero of the village farm works, and basically whenever you win a raid, the villagers will throw you random gifts. So the essence of this is essentially that you win the raid and then you have a bunch of villagers near you, they'll throw you gifts, but they'll just be collected by hoppers. So you can actually get 80 different items doing that. However, these items are relatively useless, and the farm, you have to have a lot of villagers to make it really worth it. So we're not going to be doing that. So some of these materials we might not even need, but I'm not sure what those are, to be honest. Anyhow, let's get going over to the place where we're going to build this farm, which I think has to be in an ocean. Alright, so theoretically, if I build a portal right here, it should take me to the middle of an ocean. And I imagine the portal will take me, of course, probably into a cave, because of course that's how it works typically in oceans. So if we go through here, that's actually where we're going to build a gold farm at one point. We started it and then decided not to. And it spawned us, actually, yeah, and in the sky. This is actually great. I'm going to build up actually I don't even really need a platform here. I can just put my 3 shulkers down just like so. And we're actually set, so let's start building this thing. And yet again, I find myself placing beacons. I feel like I've easily spent at least 4 hours on this world just placing beacon bases. Like the amount of beacons I've had to put down in places. I think we have, what? 18 in the villager district. Got like 6 over in the industrial district. We got like 5 pods of them in my main base. Like I feel like we just keep placing these stuff down. But nevertheless, once we place this beacon in, yeah, I guess we're one step closer to finishing the farm. I didn't realize there's a lot of like directional stuff with it, so I have to be very careful about what direction things face and stuff like that, which I guess makes sense. This farm is, my guess, kind of revolving around a glitch, so yeah, I guess it kind of makes sense that we have to be very wary of things like that, but we're making progress. The farm might be cheap, but boy oh boy, is it kind of a pain to build up in the sky, but nevertheless, we're making it. I don't even know what this really is doing. I think this kind of holds you in place to activate the raid and kind of cause the raid to, you know, cycle through. I did give myself some jump boosts, which is definitely helping me out up here because I don't have to worry about scaffolding nearly as much. But we're making some good progress. Hopefully, yeah, we'll see how long it actually takes. But so far, so good. And joy, it's time to get villagers in place. So we gotta get a villager into here as well as down here into this one, and thankfully our portal's above it, so that actually makes things a little bit easier for us. So I'm going to extend this platform. I'm going to get a couple villagers from the villager area and just start boating them over via the nether portal, to be honest. So it should go well. And yeah, I'll meet you guys on the other side. Let's hope they don't perish in the process, but yeah, this is going to be a pain. Went a bit better than expected. We got one villager in, now he's got to wheel him 300 blocks in this direction, get him into the portal, and then get him on the other side, and honestly, I think we should be okay. But yeah, this is going to be a little boring, isn't it? Helpful tip. F3 plus T. Oh, it doesn't work with keybinds? Oh, that's unfortunate. I was going to say we could like cause my character just to hold down W, but apparently it only works the mouse. That's kind of sucks. That was quite a long journey. That villager straight up died from a 3-block fall. I don't know where it took so much damage, but I'm going to go brew potions to heal these guys, because that is... oh, so annoying. Alright, I'll try to do this again. So first things first. Healing potion, my particles are off. Let this guy get out. Come on. Go into the portal. Alright, perfect, he goes. Go to the other side. I like to show these processes, because this is the grind behind the content. Came through, and now we can just boat him over here. And as we get closer, perspective down into here. Perfect. I can get out now. And hopefully the healing pot worked. Before this guy starts running, let's just drop him in. Perfect. We have a torch down in there. We can clear up this dirt, because, yeah, obviously not actually part of the farm. He became a farmer. That's good. And we place a slab here, and then there, and then it's just one more now. Alright, we can do that. Oh my god. This one was annoying, but we got him in. We didn't have to get a 4th villager, so relatively painless, relatively painless. Now let's clear the scaffolding, and we can continue the farm. And I think that's honestly, like, probably the villager part was probably the longest step, just because we have to transport them and deal with villagers, which is, yeah, always quite annoying, as we all know. So yeah, let's just get on going, and yeah, I guess keep building the rest of the farm. And slowly but surely we're making more progress. We just did some more redstone down here, and I actually need to go ahead and put a lava bucket inside of that one right there. And yeah, we're about to put the spawning platform in where all the mobs are going to spawn, and eventually fall down this tube where we will kill them for all the emeralds. And we have this little drop chamber, and now we're actually finishing up the spawning platforms. This is where the raid mobs will spawn and eventually, yeah, get pushed into there and then down into the drop chamber. So yeah, pretty cool system. I think I might have run out of blocks. I kind of used some of these to scaffold by accident, so I might have to grab more of those, but we're approaching the end of this. My microphone is not tilted correctly either. Oops. And we're done. We finished the farm. Of course, it's night in a thunderstorm, so I'm sure YouTube compression is doing wonder right now. Obviously, I do some cleaning up. I gotta clean up. As I was saying, there is some stuff we do need to do, and that is first things first. Change this over to Strength 2, and then Resistance and Regeneration. This will allow us to both kill the mobs faster as well as prevent us from starving to death. So that's the point of the regen. And then I'm gonna have to double check. We might need to put lightning protection for the villagers, but I'm not sure. But then obviously we gotta clean up this portal. We'll leave there and spawn-proof for now and eventually move it. But I'd like to do a test of the farm before we do anything else, storage-wise. And then, of course, we gotta clean up some of our mess here. And just kind of, yeah, finish up the farm. And then we'll go and figure out how to work this thing. Alright, so I looked up where a pillager outpost is, and essentially this means we can find a raid captain here and, yeah, kill them, get some, what's it called? Bad omen, and we can start a raid and trigger the farm. So let's go test it out. Alright, here we go. I found one. I got bad omen. Okay, so let's trigger this thing. We're gonna fly up here. I have the bad omen effect. I'll land right here. And then what I want to do is make sure the hopper clock is on. Power this. Get in there. And I'll just aim right here. Real quick. I'm going to start my auto clicker. So I should hit Control Alt and M. And I'll start clicking. And I'll wait and I'll restart recording once I'm ready to go. And the farm triggers, which should be soon. Alright, so I just fell down. I'm sliding up this water elevator. The raid's triggered. I'm auto-clicking. Fantastic. That's going to be a problem. I gotta get a new auto-clicker because I'm also right-clicking. as well, which is no bueno. But mobs are spawning. Got a totem. Nice. I still have the bad omen effect. This is interesting. Okay, so I guess the farm's working on AFK for a little bit. I might try to find a different auto-clicker. I'll figure it out, but yeah, nevertheless, let's get going. Okay, guys, I looked in one chest. This is just... oh, this is overpowered. Already, I AFK'd 3 waves. Like, it wasn't even that much, because you know, the auto-clicker messed up because it right-clicks, but like, the amount of totems I have... I'm not really getting any redstone, that's unfortunate, but I'll probably get a few stacks out of it, which is nice, but like, lots of skulls. We're gonna have stacks of these. Lots of sharpness axes, crossbows, banners, and already, just in the amount of time, 2 stacks of emeralds. Like, yeah, trading's probably faster, but obviously this is AFKable, so we're gonna get tons of that stuff when we AFK later tonight, because I'm recording this episode in one sitting. That being said, guys, I figured out a better auto-clicker. I'm going to download the Tweakaroo mod, try to figure that out. And besides that, though, we're going to, yeah, send and try to figure out a storage system for this thing. Alright, so I've started to put in the storage system, as you guys can see right here. So we'll have 15 chests. There's 13 items we have to sort, so all the witch drops, the 3 heads we can get. I guess we can get witch heads, too, so I should add an additional one. We just haven't gotten a witch head yet. But we'll definitely get that at some point, so we'll add a space for it. And then we have overflow, which, yeah, let's do a couple more of those as well. So that's looking good. We'll have 2 emerald slots, because that's the main drop we're going to be getting out of this farm, and it should be great. So I'm going to build up all the hoppers and stuff, and then we'll come back to do the filters, I guess, next after that. I do apologize for being night, but we've placed in all the hoppers. Now we got to go ahead and put in the item filters behind it, which I've probably done a million times on here, on this world, so should be fairly easy. I have that dialed down, so let's get those all in. Alright, so I've put in all of the hopper sorters, as you can see right here, and yeah, we're looking pretty good. This will be where the witch farm goes. I still gotta put the filters in, but I'll do that in a second. Next up is to add some auto droppers down below the farm, right down here. I'm going to make a quick dirt platform, we'll add some auto droppers in, they'll put it in a water stream, and eventually the water stream will, yeah, take the items up, and then over, and then, yeah, into the storage system itself. I never really showed this on camera, but yeah, I'm crafting some rockets right now. Super exciting. Damn, my thorns is strong. But yeah, we're crafting rockets. So much fun. Okay, so I've mapped out the water stream over here. Basically the way it works is, I have this, like, dropper elevator thing, which... there's items in this one, it'll fire both, essentially, if that makes sense, and yeah, that should work. If it doesn't work, I think like there should always be multiple items in there, but if we need to, we can always improve that system later on, which maybe I'll do right now. I'll do that after this, but it'll go under here, and we'll actually be able to see the items go through, and then it'll go up this water elevator here, which I still have to kelp up, and then it'll go up here, where I gotta put glass panes in, so the items can slide into the hoppers perfectly. And then it'll just, yeah, go off here. I'll probably just cap this off or something like that for good measure. There we go. Maybe we'll add lava. We'll see. But yeah, guys, that is it. So let's get the water in. We'll look at the final product, and then we'll go AFK for the night. Alright, and everything's done. So I added some more redstone, so now both droppers will trigger the system, and I also have to wrap this around because some items are getting hung up on that wall right there, but very minor issues. That's all working. I'm also looking around as we go to make sure there's no spawnable spaces, because that would be very bad. I moved the portal, they're right there, looking good. I'll probably add another row of glass here at some point to make it look a little better, but I don't really care. This area's not going to be seen that much, but we can do that real quick. And then, of course, all the water is now in place. I also installed Tweakaroo, which is a mod pack by Massa, same guy who made Litmatica as well as MiniHUD. Fantastic mod, a lot of useful tools. I won't be using a lot of them just because I view them as kind of cheaty, but I will be using the auto-clicker from now on since it's in-game, not a separate program, and it's also, yeah, not just like right-clicking and breaking the farm, essentially. So I'm pretty excited to use this farm. I'm going to AFK overnight. I have to do some things before I go to bed, so I'll check on it in about an hour. Make sure everything's going smoothly, but I'm pretty hyped, guys. I hope this goes well. I'll catch you guys on the other side. So I went AFK for about 10 hours. As you can see, I have tons of stuff in my inventory. A lot of unstackables. I guess we do get some saddles from this, which is pretty cool. But I guess moment of truth. Got 2 double chests of emeralds. Not bad. Not bad at all. I expected to be a little bit more, but all in all, I really can't complain about this. No, that's not bad at all. Cool. Redstone. Little bit. Same with the other drops. I didn't really expect to get a ton of these, to be honest. Tons of banners. Holy crap. And we got lots of heads, of course, as well. So yeah, looking good. We get our first witch's head right here, which we'll put into the sorter. And obviously, yeah, we basically filled up our totem storage overnight, so that is fantastic. We also need to put sticks into place, which I'll probably just add next to the emerald since it's not that fast at the farm. So yeah, perfect. This thing's working great. I'm gonna, yeah, cool. Perfect. Let's do these small changes real quick. So I made those small changes. I'm just curious. I'm gonna get under here so phantoms don't spawn, but I want to take a look at my statistics. So let's see how many pillagers we've killed. First things first. They killed about 3,700 overnight. Vindicator. Where are those? A little bit above. Witch. We killed about 800 witches. Killed about 3,000 Vindicators. Wow. Okay, and then Evokers. We have killed about 600 of them. That's great. Fantastic. Okay. Oh, stupid Phantoms. I hate... Phantoms are the worst addition to the game. Whoever voted for that back for, like, years ago now, like, thank you. Thank you so much for your contribution to the community. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No hate. No hate. But, nevertheless, that is the farm finished. We have all these emeralds now. We don't need to really trade anymore. I mean, that's, like, already 4 times the blocks we've gotten from trading throughout the entire history of our world. So, we're doing pretty good. We can always AFK this some more. But, yeah, overall, very, very good. Now, I did add the functionality right here for the Hero of the Village farm. So, if it's the late game, we have the come up of a project, we can obviously move some villagers into here to get ourselves some, cool trades, some cool automatic items. You can actually make this like an automatic brick and clay farm, which is very, very interesting. So we might do that in the future, but we'll have to see about that. I don't know how necessary it is. They're pretty slow unless you load up like 100 villagers, which sounds like hell, to be honest. So yeah, we'll have to play that by ear. Anyhow, guys, I hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, drop a like, sub down below. Nearing 800 subs at the time of recording this, and I bet we already hit it, so thank you for 800 subs. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, have an easygoing day, guys, and I will catch you all later. Bye-bye.